Hey, what's up? Here's a little faith build for Demon Souls. I know the game's 3 years old, but fuck you. Enjoy it. This would be my third character that I've made for this game, and this guy is definitely the best. I got him equipped wearing a silver cornet, and the purpose of that is to increase my magic bar so that I can cast the second chance miracle, which is pretty good. For armor, I'm wearing the Saint's robe because it looks cool, Wizard's gloves because they look cool, and the Shaman's tabi because it looks cool. So my dude looks kind of like a priest, right? I made him bald. It's supposed to look like frickin' guy from Peter Pan, fucking whatever his name is, the guy who makes mead out of fucking honeybee, fucking jizz, vomit. So when you're making a faith build, the faith miracles, there's only one of them that is offensive, and that's God's wrath, and it's pretty much only really good for killing crystal lizards in 2. So that's what I got that for. But all the miracles are mostly defensive, so your offensive powers are going to come from your weapon. For me, I use this blessed Claymore, and the reason it's blessed is that you're going to be putting a lot of stats into faith, and when you upgrade it with Faint Stone, you can see that little thing that says stat bonus E, and then A. The A there is the magic magnification of damage due to faith. Now, I'll use the Claymore in most situations, but when it comes to player versus player, I like to keep the large sword of moonlight in my pocket, just in case the player that invades me or the player I'm invading is using a shield. The large sword of moonlight, it does slightly less damage than the Claymore, but you cannot block it. Ha ha. So people have a shield, and I just swipe them, and it hurts them, and they don't know what the fuck to do. So this is the PvP weapon. The Claymore is great. If the player that you're playing against doesn't have a shield, I would recommend the Claymore because it has a little more range, and you can do the sweeping attack like that, and it really fucks them up. The other thing is, I've kept this character kind of low. He's only soul level 66, and I think I'm going to leave him here. Most PvP players like to go up to the 120s, but I feel like at that point, everybody's health bar is so high, and their powers are so high, it's more even, where I feel like this Faith character is really good for the level that I'm at. People have invaded my world when it was still level 40 and gotten taken out with 2 shots. See, what happened is, my friend was going to play co-op with me on this game, and I wanted to keep my character at level 30, so when he first started playing, I'd be within 20 soul levels of him, and I'd be able to play with him still. So what I did was I beat map 5-1 and 5-2 so that I could come here and kill this guy and get Faint Stone. This is the best way to farm for shards and chunks of Faint Stone. There are a bunch of chunks of Faint Stone in this map, but they're pretty much one time only. The rest of them you're going to have to get from farming these guys, and they don't give it out very often, so it's quite annoying. But basically you do this for 12 hours, and then you get a level 5 Claymore. What I've actually done is I've begun to farm now for a level 5 Blessed Axe too, because I like that idea. I think it's at level 3 right now, and the Blessed Axe is pretty cool. It doesn't allow you to do the rolling moves because it's so friggin' heavy, but give me the fucking shit, man. Come on. Shut up. I got this Blessed Axe 3 right here. Got the Dozer Axe too, but Blessed Axe 3 is pretty nice. Take these things off. Oh, he can roll still. I guess as long as I take off my second weapon, he can roll still. See, this frickin' axe is beast. And once I get this thing level 5, by farming this over and over again, it will be another cool little thing to roll around with. Basically, love this fucking game. It's amazing. I'm very disturbed that I've been reading that From Software is considering not making a sequel to Dark Souls. I don't know why. I wish there were 30 games like this. I love the concept of building things up with different character builds and creating weapons out of the rocks and having to make sure you don't kill the NPC in order that you'll get this and that. It's so freaking cool, man. And like, I beat this game with a dexterity character, with the katana, which really was a mistake. The katana is kind of shitty. It's a glamorous and beautiful weapon, and I love the idea of it, but in Dark Souls, they made katanas that are worth a fuck. In this game, it just, I don't know, it's not doing it for me. I found beating people in PvP so much easier with the Claymore than it ever was with the katana, Yuji katana. I mean, the range on the Claymore is just disgusting, and I think I'm going to go out and get Dark Souls again and try to make a faith build with a large weapon. I've always played these two games with small weapons, close range, but making this faith build with the Claymore and the Great Axe, it's just made me like realize, damn dude, having a long range and an overpowered weapon is fucking awesome. Here's the miracle guy. He teaches me miracles. He's so cool. Do I want vanish? Not really. Regeneration miracle was huge. I learned that pretty early on, and then it allowed me to go into map 5 and take the poison and offset it. Cure I used a few times, but I ended up just using regeneration more because I'd just rather have my health build back up. The other cool thing about this character is that I rock him with when I have the Claymore or the Sword of Moonlight, I'll put the Adjudicator shield on my back like that, and the Adjudicator shield has an effect of restoring health. So when I take damage, whether it's from poison or from enemy attacks, the Adjudicator shield, you know, it builds it back up gradually. And then I stack this character with the Blessed Claymore or the Blessed Axe, and Blessed weapons also regenerate your health. And when I'm in soul form or body form, I use the Regenerator's Ring so that I have a triple stack of health regen. Regenerator's Ring, Adjudicator Shield, and the Blessed Claymore. And now there are 3 things that are making it so my health regenerates. Not only is it good in PvP and PvE battles, it's also good when you just take little nicks like that. Like I just took a little hit, instantly healed. Now big hits, it doesn't really heal that fast. But let's say, you know, your Moongrass situation is limited. You take a hit like this, oh, that hurt. Look how fast it goes. 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, you can't really see because this guy's still pursuing me, but... Alright, he took, let's say 20% of my life. 3, 4, 5... Fucking piece of shit. It's about 10 seconds, you'd say. 15 seconds to regenerate the health. Man, when I found out about these things, I was like, what? I can regenerate my health? Boy, you crazy. Who wouldn't want that? I feel like Superman when you're wearing this shit, man. Superman, that soldier boy. Look at this. Fuck you. This Claymore is nasty. Look at that sweeping range. You can't even get in here, dog. That's what happens in PvPs, is people try to get close to you, and then you just go, dup, dup, and they're dead. It is awesome. I highly recommend it. Any questions about this build, feel free to ask. I think the Faith build is probably the most fun. It's so cool because you're limiting yourself. Like, I could get a Catalyst and put points into magic and learn some spells too, and then make it like a Faith magic build. But I feel like keeping it pure. Only miracles and blessed weapon and a searching sword of moonlight, excuse me. It's like a commitment to the cloth. And I'm not actually a religious person, but it's like a cute little fucking thing to take on. What up, nigga? But to me, the key of it is starting off, you have to beat the first map to unlock the other maps. Beat the first map, go to 4-1, farm some souls, and then as soon as you can, when your character's strong enough, go to map 5-1, 5-2, 5-3, and get your Faint Stone. I was at level 30 with a blessed Claymore 5, and I could have beat the game on... I mean, you can beat the game probably on level 20 with a blessed Claymore. Not literally, because you would need the faith and the strength to carry it, but fuck, man. This weapon is disgusting. I don't know how I got so many colorless demon souls either, but I've been able to upgrade the Sword of Moonlight to +5 and the Adjudicator Shield +1. I'm about to go into the second playthrough, and I'm going to take all those colorless demon souls and apply them to my Adjudicator Shield so that it regens my health quicker. And I'm about as happy as a guy could be right now. Whippity-doo-dah. Can't wait to beast on fools in PvP. If I happen to capture any, I'll make sure to upload them, though I think I'm like 5-2 with this character right now. And one of those deaths was a 2-on-1 where this guy and his little friggin' boyfriend were both attacking me at the same time. And the other one, I was stabbed in the back as I invaded some guy's world. And then I ran off and healed and came back, and then we were facing up. And it seemed to be like a respectful start of a battle, so I went to put on a miracle, and while I was in the middle of casting it, he came up and stun-locked me to death. Very fucking cowardly lion. But actually I ended up refighting him about 5 minutes later. I went back to the same map he was on and did it again and fucking two-shotted him. Sent him a bunch of messages. Anywho, loving the Demon Souls, loving the build, Adjudicator Shield, Regenerator's Ring, Blessed Claymore, Searching Soul of fucking Sword, Seven, Second Moonlight. Shit is beast, dude. Get this fucking game. Get Dark Souls. Email From Software and tell them to make another fucking game. This shit is so badass. It is beast.